Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this class we are going to discuss about one code with a previous question. So that is collision course. On a busy road, multiple cars are passing by. A simulation is run to see what happens if brakes fails for all cars on the road. The only way from them to be safe is if they don't collide or pass by each other. So safely around a roundabout, think of this as a reference point O. So O means origin. So origin with coordinates 0, 0. But instead of going around it, cars passes through it. Consider that each car is moving in a straight line towards the origin with individual uniform speed. So cars will continue to travel in the same straight line even after choosing origin. Okay. So our task is calculate the number of collisions that will happen in such a scenario. So here we are going to find the number of collisions. Okay. So for this we need one formula, that is distance of point from the origin. So this is the formula for that. So root of x square plus y square. Here is the sample input. First 5, that indicates number of cars. So next there are 5 entries. So first 2 regarding xy coordinates of car. So this regarding speed of the car. Okay. So this is the output. We get 4 for these combinations. That means 4 collisions occur. Okay. So how we can see? Before going to that, we discuss one example. So let us assume that this is the origin. Okay. There are only 2 cars we can assume. So this is the car 1. This is the car 2. The distance of car 1 from origin is 5 kilometers. The distance from car 2 from origin is 10 kilometers. Okay. So in first case we see that the speed of the car 1 is 5. Don't think about units. The speed of the car 2 is 5. Now you say that the collision is occur or not? The collision is not occur. Why? Because within the 5 minutes the car 1 passes. Okay. So this passes after 10 minutes. Let us assume as minutes. This is 5 minutes. Okay. So that means collision not occur. So let us think that so that means if both the times are the same at this point, if both the car times are the same, then collision occur. So for this 5 minutes, for this 10 minutes, so we can say that there is no collision. So let us assume that. So how we can measure the time means, already we know that time equals to distance by velocity. So distance is the 5 kilometer, velocity is 5. Okay. So now let us assume that when the collision is occur, for example, the speed of the car 2 is 10. That means in 10 minutes the car 2 is at origin. In 5 minutes the car 1 is at origin. So now the collision occur. How we can know that? In previous case the car 2 t value is different with car 1 t value. Okay. In the second case the both car 1 and car 2. So these two values are same. That means if the t value is the same, then we can say that the collision is occur. If that we have different t values, then we say that no collision. Okay. So now come to here. So there are 5 cars. So this is the origin. Let us think that. Don't think about the diagram. So 5, 12. So first car is at 5. So let us assume this is the 5 and this is the 12. So 5, 12. So this is the car 1. Okay, so 16, 63. So this is the 16, let us assume, and this is the 63. So this is car 2. Minus 10, 24. So minus 10, 24. So minus 10 means, let us assume here there is minus 10. So 24, let us assume here. Okay, so this is the car 3. So car 4, 7, 24. So this is the 7, let us assume 24. So this is car 4. So car 5, minus 4, 7, 2. So minus 24, 7, 2. So this is the minus 24. So let us assume this is the 7. Okay, now what they are asking? Considering that each car is moving in a straight line towards the origin. So that means the car 1 is moving towards the origin. The car 2, where is the car 2? Yes, car 2 is moving towards the origin. So car 3 is moving towards the origin. So car 4 is moving towards the origin. So it is a car 5. So this is the car 5, I think. Yes, car 5 towards the origin. Now we are going to calculate the time of each car. That's it. So time of each car. So that means now we are going to find the time to car 1, time taken to travel from this point to origin. Same like that, car 2, car 3, car 4 and car 5. And we can compare those things. If the same t value get, if the car 1, car 2, car 3, car 4, car 5. So let us assume that, so these are the not actual values. So car 1 get 10 minutes time to reach the origin. So car 2 gets 5 minutes. So car 3 get 10 minutes. So car 4 get 10 minutes. So car 5 gets 5 minutes. Now we can, by seeing this, we can identify this. So C1 is collide with C3, C4. Okay, how many collisions? 2 collisions. C5 is collide with C1? No. C3? No. C4? No. C5? Yes. 1 collision. Okay, C3 with C4? Yes, 1 collision. So that's it. So C4 with C5? No. C5 with nothing. So that means how many collisions are occur? 4. It is very simple. I hope you all understand the problem. So now we are going to see how we can solve this problem. Now we can discuss how we can solve this problem. So n equals to 5. So that means there are 5 cars. I am taking one list. So this is for to find the collisions, car collisions. Initially there is no collision, so equals to 0. So what we are doing means we are doing only 2 things. One is find the distance, and second find the time. That's it. So let me know these two. So how we can find the distance in 2D plane from one point to origin? So root of x square plus y square. So how we can find the time? Distance by velocity. That's it. So okay. So this is the x comma y. This is the x. This is the y. So what is the distance? Root of x square plus y square. That equals root of 5 square plus 12 square. So that means if you process this, we get 13.0. We know the distance. We know the velocity v. So time equals to distance by velocity. We got 13. Okay. Similar for second car. 16, 63, 5. So distance 65. So time equals to by 5, 13. For third car, minus 10, 24, 2. Minus 10, 24, we find the distance. T by 2 means T 13.0. Similarly for car 4, car 5. Now you can say that simply saying, so how many collisions occur by seeing. Okay, so we can write all these times in one list. So what is the first time? 8.0. Second one time 13.0. Third one car 3 time 13.0. Car 4 time 12.5. Car 5 12.5. So 25 by 2 12.5. Now by seeing you can say that how many collisions. So car 1 with how many collisions? Collide with 2. So that means car 1 collide with car 2, car 3. Okay, car 2 collide with how many? So don't say about C1. Already we calculate the C1 is collide with C2. So C2 is collide with C1 is also only one calculation. We count only once. So C2 collide with only C3. That means C2, C3. C3 collide with C4? No. Collide with C5? No. C4 collide with C5. So C4 collide with C5. How many collisions? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the answer. So okay, we can see the execution of the program. So n equals to 5. So T is an empty list. I am taking car C for car collision to count. Initially it is 0. For I in range of n, that means 5. That means we execute these instructions 5 times. 5 times. So x comma y comma v equals to map of int of input dot split. That means the first line. What's the first line? 5, 12, 1. So x equals to 5, y equals to 12, v equals to 1. So distance equals to x into x plus y into y. That means what is the distance formula? Root of x square plus y square. We can represent that as a x into x plus y into y power 0.5. So how we can represent the root means power of 1 by 2. Okay, the distance. We get 13.0 as a distance. So now distance by v. 13.0. What is the velocity? They are giving 1. So 13.0, that is appended to t. That means in t 13.0. Next iteration, x becomes 16, y becomes 63, velocity becomes 5. In this case, we get 65.0 as a distance. 65.0, what is the v value? 5. That means 13.0. That is appended to t again. In next iteration, minus 10, 24, 2. Okay, if you calculate, we get 26.0 as a distance. So 26.0 by velocity 2, 13.0. That is appended to t. In next iteration, 7, 24, 2. We get 25.0 as a distance. So 25.0 by what is the v? 2. That means 12.5. So appended to t. In next iteration, minus 24, 7, 2. We get 25.0. 25.0 means 25.0 by 2 means 12.5. This is appended to t. That's it. So 5 times we execute this. Next we go to here. For I in range of n minus 1. So what that means? We can check up to here only. We don't check this with another. So we can run the loop up to here. That's it. Okay. So I am taking n minus 1. That means what is the n value? 5. 5 minus 1 means 4. So 4 times we execute this. Okay. So initially I am taking s equals to 0. S equals to, so this is the slicing. T of I plus 1. That means my idea is I am going to compare this with all these things remaining. Okay, that means I can start from here. So T of I plus 1. What is the I value? 0. What is the I in range of n minus 0? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 0 plus 1 means t of 1, that means here. Dot count, that means now that t becomes all these things, all the values. Dot count t of I. What is the t of I? 13.0. How many 13.0 values in this remaining? 2. So S equals to 2. Car collision equals to car collision plus, yes, initially it is 2, 0, so it becomes 2. Car C becomes 2. Again we go to here. Now the I value is 1. Again S equals to 0. So now this is the car we are comparing with remaining cars. Okay. So how many collisions? What is the count of 13? 13.0 counts how many 13s we have in this remaining? 1. So S equals to now 1. Car equals to 2 plus 1, 3. Again it becomes 2. I becomes 2. So this is the one. So how many count of 13? No. So it is 0. So 3 plus 0, 3 only. In next iteration it is 12.5. So this is 12.5. So compare how many counts? 1. So 3 plus 1, 4. That's it. Now we are going to print the car collision value, that is 4. That is the output. I hope you all are understand this problem.
Now we see the execution of the program. 4 is the output. So this is the program I downloaded from internet. This is not mine. So this is also returns the same output. So 4.